Mismatch Chapter 4, Tides of Longing. You're on your way back to the dock with Maggie and Isabel, but Maggie just shared some shocking news. Jack brought 5 matches? You've got to be kidding me. We're totally outnumbered. We don't stand a chance. You elbow Maggie hard, but it's too late. Isabel takes deep, nervous breaths. Okay, I knew there wasn't much hope for me anyway. Maybe it's better if Molly doesn't notice me at all. Hey, chin up. Remember what I told you yesterday. You have just as much of a chance as anyone else. Besides, Jack's obviously desperate. You really think so? Definitely. He needs 5 matches because he's competent in 0 of them. And 5 randos have got nothing on you. Luna's right. Quality over quantity, baby. Isabel smiles timidly at you and Maggie, regaining some of her confidence. I guess it doesn't matter how many other people there are, as long as I can make a connection with Molly. When you arrive at the dock, a group of matchmakers and their matches are already gathered around, talking to each other. And then I was like, no, I won't take you for a ride without your helmet. That's like way dangerous. And you know what she said? Tell me she didn't key your bike. She stole my motorcycle. Worst date ever. The sound of groans and laughter reach you on the other end of the dock. Isabel eyes the crowd warily. On second thought, that's a lot of people, and they look like they're all friends already. You introduce yourself. You might make some friends too. If you get to know everyone, you'll be more comfortable on the group date. That'll help you when you're getting to know Molly. Good point. Alright, here I go, pretending I care about motorcycles. How dare you pretend? Isabel strides across the dock. Before you can follow, Maggie grabs your elbow and holds you back. She gives you a searching look. Hey, are you sure you're feeling okay about today, Jack's 5 matches and all? I didn't want Isabel to see me worried, but Jack's making our odds even slimmer. Isabel's already shy enough. She's gonna be looking to me to cheer her on. Yeah, but this could also fall back on Jack, because remember, this is a person of competence who's also a social media personality that's looking for someone more homely. So they may think, wow, you didn't find one person for me, so yeah, screw you. You need a confidence boost, and I ordered you an outfit that'll do the trick. Look, it's here. Just saying, a car emblazoned with a boutique's logo pulls up on the dock. Maggie retrieves a garment bag from the driver and hurries back to you. She hands you the garment bag with a scheming gleam in her eyes. Did a van just give you an outfit? Listen, vans give candy all the time. What else is new? We can talk about Petro's revolutionary new delivery service later. Right now, let's go talk optics. Jack's trying to throw us off by bringing 5 matches, so you can throw him off by looking so good he'll forget what he's even here for. Plus, you'll totally match the theme of the date. That's the kind of attention to detail Veronica loves. Wear the stylish nautical outfit to distract Jack. What in the actual hell? Oh, God. Pure lifesaver. And all assistance is good. Or did I just look out with you? I don't really know, but let's go with the latter. After dealing with Deborah, I'm way overdue for some compliments. As you and Maggie head over to join the others, you hear Jack introducing Isabel to his matches. I know 5 is a lot, but from the left to the right, we've got Lucas and Eli. Hey, nice to meet you. Then we've got... We get it, Jack. You have 5 matches because you're just so good at your job. You are so right, Maggie. It means a lot to have my talent. He does a double take when he sees you. Whoa, Luna. Looking good. As usual. But was it, what was it you were saying, Jack? It sounded important. Maggie winks at you from behind Jack's back as he works to tear his eyes away from you. I hope you aren't intimidated by my 5 matches. I know it may seem overwhelming for you, but I swear, it's still an even playing field. Jack. Sorry, how many did you bring again? Did you say 5? He turned towards Maggie and Isabel. I didn't hear him the first 20 times he said it. He said 5, right? Yeah, he said 5. Wow, that's so impressive, Jack. Jack lays a hand over his heart as though wounded. Ah, you jest. Just a bit. As Isabel shifts her weight nervously, one of Jack's matches pulls her into a conversation. So, Isabel, what do you do for a living? I write and illustrate children's books in my spare time, but I mostly teach elementary kids at a local low-income school. Low income, you say? Oh, Deborah, I swear to Jesus. Everyone turns towards Deborah, who struts over with her match, a smug look on her face. Oh, look, the peanut gallery's all here, and oh my goodness, Luna and Maggie actually made it. Did Jack let you borrow one of his matches? I heard he'd scrounged up a whole barrel full. Deborah, do you want a repeat of yesterday? Oh, it's awfully bold of you to only show your true colors when Veronica's not around, but we've already seen how I can handle it. Though I'm sure you wouldn't want to give your client a public showing of how unprofessional you can be. One? Why is it you get darker every time I see you? I'm serious. You started out like white as that cloud, and now you are, like, just tanned. Not to mention all the other clients would see as well. That doesn't sound very, like a very good idea, Deborah. See what? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda curious. Oh, it's nothing, right, Deborah? Besides, we're far more interesting in meeting your client. You smile sweetly at Deborah, who forces herself to smile back. She motions forward to her client. Everyone meet Ramona. She fits all of Molly's standards to a T and will be walking out of this date the winner. I mean, I guess we'll see. Like, hi guys. I'm Ramona. I'm a hairstylist, and... Ramona, dear, what did I tell you about fraternizing with the enemy? Nothing. You just said I was going on a group date. Deborah sighs and looks around at the other clients. Her gaze lands on Isabel, and she clicks her tongue. I admit I placed my standards for the competition a little higher. I wonder how a teacher managed to meet this income requirement for the client. Income requirement? Deborah, what are you trying to say? Molly made it abundantly clear in the profile. No salary under 6 figures. She pouts at Isabel. Did your half-rate matchmaker not read that far? I'm so sorry to disappoint you. I read Molly's profile like 5 times. I didn't see anything about income requirement. That's because there wasn't. Cut the crap, Deborah. You're embarrassing yourself in front of your own client. Deborah responds, her teeth. I don't recall asking you two for your opinions. We all read the profile front to back, Deborah. Molly didn't bring up money at all. It was there in the subtext. Molly wants someone who can bring up with their lavish, brand-laden lifestyle. No, I'm pretty sure I read the part where you might have missed. That it said, home. They want someone who's homely, okay? You go fucking jump in the water, I'm afraid a teacher in a low-income neighborhood, no less, would just end up having to mooch off of her. Deborah. Have you realized how... No. Deborah, I have nothing to say to you. Instead of giving Deborah the satisfaction of a response, you turn your back on her. The other clients give her dark looks and do the same. Actually, I'd like to say something. Oh, no. I don't know why you have a problem with me, Deborah, but I'm here for Molly, not for you. God damn it, I love you. Isabel catches her eye and smiles. Who knows? Maybe she's looking for someone who isn't exactly like her. You don't know her any more than I do, so you can't judge. Woohoo! Matchmakers! If you could join us, please. You all turn to see Veronica on the yacht with Molly. Deborah lets out a huff and struts over, heels clacking on the wooden dock. About time. Ramona, let's go. Coming. You are so doomed, I'm sorry. Everyone gives Ramona pitying looks as you follow her and Deborah to the end of the dock. You step onto the yacht. Veronica sees you, and her face brightens. Luna, dear, I love when a girl knows how to dress for the occasion. Best of luck today, darling. Thanks. Props to Maggie for the look, though. Keep up the excellent work, Maggie. Luna's very lucky to have you. Oh my gosh, thank you. I won't let her down. As the yacht departs from the dock, the matchmakers and the matches gather in a semicircle around Veronica and Molly. Hey, Matches, it's great to see you guys again, and to the rest of you, hi, I'm Molly. I can't wait to get to know you all better. You all have a few hours before the yacht returns to the dock. Please enjoy yourselves and try not to get seasick. As the matches approach Molly, Isabel hangs back, wringing her hands nervously. Hey, don't let what Deborah said get to you. You have every right to be here. It isn't what Deborah said. Look at what's happening. You look over and see Molly practically drowning in matches, everyone vying for her attention. Hey, Molly, you'll never guess how big my pictogram following is. Remember, compliments are key. Molly, have I told you how beautiful I find a successful woman? Oh, God. Take control, Ramona. Crush them all! Molly, I grabbed you that drink you asked for, little umbrella and everything. Wow, thanks. You seem like a lot more people when you're all crowded around me like this. They're just a bunch of piranhas. How do I get in the middle of that? Everyone's coming in way too hot. We need to calm them down so Molly can actually breathe. Okay, simple. You walk into the pack of hyenas, and you go, "Excuse me, may I have your attention, please?" And then you escort her away and go, "I thought you needed a moment to breathe." You look around at the drinks arranged at the buffet table, and an idea strikes. Looks like this is where my bartender skills come in handy, and are the perfect icebreaker games, and the matches can all play. Oh, I love icebreakers. The games always help me loosen me up. Well, and everyone will have to back off enough that you'll get a chance to talk to Molly. Start an icebreaker game. You pick up a glass and ring a spoon against it, gathering all the matches' attention. Listen up, everyone. It's time for a getting to know you game. Oh, I love games. What are we playing? Alright, we've bonded. We already got 2 games, or 2 things. The name of the game is Psychic. On your turn, you say something you think is true about another person. If you're right, you have to take a drink. If you're wrong, you drink. Nice, I got a liver of steel. The point isn't to drink, Lucas. That means you suck at the game. Excellent, Ramona. Find their flaws and exploit them. Oh boy. But drinks. Any options for us non-steel-livered mortals, Luna? For sure. If you'd rather ease up on alcohol, you can do a dare, but no backing out. I'll start the game with an example. You think through things you know about Isabel, searching for the one that will help her stand out to Molly. I think Isabel... writes children's books, and I think they're sweet, funny, full of wholesome lessons, proof that Isabel is an all-around awesome person. I don't know if I deserve that much praise, but the rest is true. Henry the Hungry Hermit Crab came out last month to a loving audience of 6-year-olds. No way. I'm friends with the mommy blogger who raves about that one. Henry learned the power of sharing, right? Right. I can't believe you know about my book. I still have all my old childhood books. Those stories are real influences. They're so special. Wait, are you Isabel Perkins? My nephew loves your stuff, like always has me read them to him when I visit. The matches pepper Isabel with questions about her work, and she happily responds, pausing to take a sip of her drink. Okay, my turn. Molly, I bet you owned a teacup poodle. That's, so an influencer thing, right? Actually, I'm allergic to dogs. Also, I don't really believe in breeding. There are so many dogs in shelters that need homes. Okay, she gets a point. Drink up, Ramona. Mona rolls her eyes at Lucas and takes a drink. Alright, my turn. Eli, I bet you've never ridden a motorcycle, bro. I mean, you're right, but does everything have to be about motorcycles with you? As the matches start guessing increasingly wild things about each other, Isabel settles up next to you. The first round went great. I want to guess something about Molly, but I don't know what will make her smile. Any ideas? How about something related to her influencer lifestyle that the two of you can do together? You should ask her to... So I'm not gonna lie, this one's a tough one. I'm thinking influencer wants you to be involved, but doesn't want you to, like, steal the light or anything else. Film a TikTok with you, post or picture story with you. Teach you how to take a selfie. This is all hard. I'm gonna stick with selfie. I'm gonna be honest. I love it. She turns to the rest of the matches. I have one for Molly. Molly, I think you want to teach me how to take a selfie. The other matchmaker look and surprised at Isabel's boldness, but Molly grins, clearly thrilled. Wait, you can't not know. They're self-exploratory. Maybe for someone as photogenic as you are, but I could use a few pointers. Then I'm your girl. God damn it, I was right. Molly whips out her phone and walks to Isabel's side. Isabel blushes as Molly puts an arm around her waist. First thing's finding the right angle. Since you're stunning from all sides, it's little old me we have to worry about making look good. She holds the phone outright and a little to the right. This angle accentuates your natural bone structure and gives us the best light. Can you guess the last step? Smile? You're unnatural. They press close. Molly snaps a selfie afterwards. She holds her phone out to Isabel. Give me your number and I'll text it to you. Isabel grins giddily and takes the phone. You turn away smugly. Looks like my work here's done. You take a few steps when Veronica pulls you aside. Luna, I've never seen a group of matches open up so quickly. How did you know exactly what they needed? Intuition. It just felt right. I couldn't tell you why, but I just do. Well, I'm glad you did. Keep up the excellent work. I don't see the big deal. She did what? The same thing teenagers do at parties. Drinking games are tacky and immature. And sometimes that's what people need, is to let loose. It ain't immature if it works. My match was so nervous. And look at him now, blooming like a desert flower. And spilling his drink all over himself. One's back at the game, where a poor young man has spilled a bright blue drink down the front of his white shirt. Scott! Keith rushes over to take care of his match, and Molly pipes up. Okay, I'm getting a little tipsy. I'll do a dare this round. Well, in that case, I dare you to pick the person you like the most so far, and give them a kiss. Well, that can backfire on you. Molly pretends to think about it for a moment, and presses a kiss to Isabel's cheek. Oh, Isabel blushes happily. Veronica nudges you with a sly smile. Looks like this game has gone especially well for your client. My regards once again, Luna. As Veronica walks away, Jack steps up beside you and shakes his head in disbelief as you watch Isabel and Molly steal smiles and look at each other. I hate to say it, but well done. Looks like being outnumbered doesn't matter next to a good old-fashioned chemistry. Well, can't argue with that, I suppose. In that case, fancy a walk? I know where we can get a little privacy. Oh, on a yacht? Please surprise me. Jack leads you to the back of the yacht. Clear blue water sparkles as far as the eye can see. You take a deep breath of the sea breeze. Is this the real reason you brought me back here? Because you couldn't stand how adorable Isabel and Molly are? Fine, I'll admit it. They're cute and you're kicking ass once again. See, that only hurt you a little. Not gonna lie, this whole setup is giving me war flashbacks of the one single group date I've been on in my life. War flashback? Did you fall over the side of a yacht and almost get eaten by sharks? No yachts. Kind of sharks, and honestly it was kind of a nightmare. But also one of the funniest moments of my life. With a setup like that, you can't not tell me about it. Okay, so I met my date and the other couple at the zoo. You think a group of adults can act like mature at a zoo? Kids were giving us side-eye. Let me guess, you tried to make a conversation with the gorillas, got spat on by a llama, somehow managed to fall in the shark tank. Tried to make a conversation with gorillas. Not a conversation, but I did show them some magic tricks. I think we bonded. Uh-huh. Really? Till a kid yelled at me for hogging too much space in front of the window, and then they said, say no adults are fun. They're no fun. And for the record, I wasn't the problem that day. My date and the other couples were flirting nonstop. It's like I didn't exist. How'd your ego handle that? Well enough, until they ditched me while I was in line at the food court to go have a threesome by the elephant exhibit. No. Oh yeah, when security caught them, they insisted they were with me. I pretended I never met them before in my life, then headed to the bird exhibit just in time to see a toucan crap on a zookeeper. Okay, that one's a good one. You run a hand down your face, trying and failing not to laugh. Why do I feel like I have to run back to the main deck and make sure it hasn't turned into a huge orgy? Relax, nobody would dare misbehave with a Veronica watching. Even Deborah doesn't have the guts. Is that your subtle way of pointing out that Veronica isn't watching us right now? Jack shifts closer, his hand bumping against yours on the railing. Are you suggesting we misbehave? I'm not only going to throw myself at you just because you got me all to yourself. You have to impress me first. Oh, and how do you propose I do that? Humor me for a moment. If we were on a group date and I was the one you wanted, how would you make sure you caught my eye? I'd start by sneaking you away to the back of the yacht where no one was watching. I'd woo you with my irresistible charm. He leans in, angling his face to line up his lips with yours. His breath tickles your face, and your heart starts to race. Then, right before we kissed, I'd pull back a few inches, playing hard to get, because I like it when you get mad at me. And he does pull back, mischief glinting in his eyes. Who said I was mad? What, you're not even the teeniest bit irate? Steal a kiss. You press your lips to Jack's before he can say another word, and give his lower lip a sharp nip. He sucks in a breath and grabs your hips, grinning against your mouth. I knew if I egged you on, I'd get what I wanted. Uh-huh. This guy can turn anything you do into, haha, I planned it. You're absolutely incorrigible. You place your hands on his shoulders, pushing him away. Yeah, this isn't a good idea. Not here. If anyone comes back here, we're in plain sight. Jack chuckles, focusing his gaze on you intently. Admit it, the risk is what makes it so thrilling. It's breaking our agreement, being professional while on the clock. Agreement, shreement. He runs his fingers along the edge of your arm, but then you suddenly hear Veronica laugh and you jump away from each other. You only relax when it's clear she isn't approaching. She's not an idiot. Really, Jack, this is too risky. His gaze sears into you. He brushes a strand of hair from your face, and you feel a familiar electric jolt in your belly. There's a private room on the yacht. There's 4 walls and a door between us and everybody else. He brings his lips to your ear, and you whisper, his whisper making you shiver. I need a distraction from the group date, and you deserve some private attention of your own. Sneak away, Diamond choice. Let's find somewhere private. If you steal into a private room, the moment you shut the door, Jack presses you against him, kissing you urgently. His hands hungrily grip your waist. He places a knee between your legs, and you lean into him as you kiss him back. You have no idea how hard it's been to keep my hands off you all day. You're giving me a pretty good idea right now. You hear Jack turn the clock, and his lips descend on your neck. You sigh as you tip your head back against the door. And you seem like you've been waiting for this all day, too. Actually, You shiver as he sucks at the junction of your neck and shoulder. Actually, I did start my day intending to stay professional. But I once again ruined your plans for like an absolute scoundrel I am. He lifts his face back to yours, grinning cheekily. He moves to kiss you again, but you turn your face slightly. Jack, you realize what we're doing, right? Right here, on a boat with our boss, right outside, are you sure? Luna practically sighs out your name, pressing closer so you feel him against every line of you. He ducks his face against your neck again. The more I'm around you, the less I'm sure of anything except that I can't get enough. Bite your lip as he trails kisses up the column of your neck. Are you sure about this? Am I sure? I don't know, I think it's hard to think around you. Feel a puff of warm air as he laughs against your neck. I drive you that crazy, huh? Oh, your ego, for the love of... You take his face and draw it back, murmuring against his mouth. Don't be so smug. I still haven't decided whether it's a good thing or not. You lose yourself in his kiss for several moments before planting your hands against his shoulders and pushing him a step back. Quick question, is this the captain's room, and where is he? Yes, and last I checked, playing poker out front with the caterers. Not enough about him. He cups your cheek, dropping his voice to a low murmur. You have Captain Jack right here. Oh, for the love of... Nice play on words. Captain, huh? Is that what you like being called? As he grins, you take a quick stock of the room. You give him a sudden shove and he stumbles backwards. Whoa. Oh, consider this mutiny, Captain Jack. I'm just thinking Pirates of the Caribbean right now. He lets out a oomph as you push him down on the bed and climb over him. As he tries to rise, you pin him down. Call me Captain Luna from now on. You straddle his hips and he lifts up against you, clearly enjoying the position. You're letting loose more than usual. You sure this is Luna I know? What can I say? You make rule-breaking look good. He draws a hand and your thigh and squeezes. You make everything look good. Suddenly he flips you over, pinning you to the bed. But you should know a captain doesn't relinquish control so easily. Oh, is this the part where you discipline me for trying to stage a mutiny, Captain? You're giving me some very, very good ideas. As Jack brings his lips back to yours, his hand wanders up your sides and then across your chest, cupping your breasts. He starts tugging at the fabric of your shirt, tearing your clothing aside. You pull his shirt over his head, taking in his body. There's something about a naked woman on a boat. Titanic got it right. I don't remember Titanic being quite this odd. The doorknob jingles. Huh, I don't remember locking the door. Where the hell are my keys? Jack's mouth trails back up your body, and you have to bite your lip to keep quiet. He whispers, breath hot against your ear. Careful, wouldn't want the captain to hear us in here. You're terrible. Jonathan, get me my spare keys. The captain scene happened in between all of it, so, you had to keep quiet. Jack pulls away from you, leaving you wanting. You grab his hand, trying to draw him back. I am so close, please don't stop. The captain will be back soon, and I'm afraid I can't. I didn't hide his spare keys. We don't have time. He takes your hands and gently steers you off the bed before wrapping his arms around you and murmuring in your ear, I think I have a whole apartment you can meet me at later. Oh, and you expect me to just patiently wait until then? You cup his face and capture his mouth in a punishing kiss. You bite his lower lip hard. You're very lucky I'm such a patient person, but how long can you wait, Jack? He kisses you back fervently, and his hand pressed against your lower back. You break away too soon. I swear you make me feel like I'm a teenager again. Sneaking around part, you mean? That and almost how much I have fun with you. I don't know how to put it, I just feel good around you. Meeting him for one more lingering kiss. I know exactly what you mean. The two of you quickly throw your clothes back on, but as soon as you approach the door, you can hear a scream from the main deck. What the hell was that? It's now become a murder mystery! Let's go. You sprint to the main deck and find the clients clutching at the ship's railing, vomiting over the side. Maggie rubs Isabel's back as the poor woman empties her stomach. Somebody help! The clients just started throwing up all over the place. I don't understand. The catering was fresh. If I'm eating it, I'm fine. What was happening right before they all got sick? We were sitting around talking, and then we opened a bottle of champagne for a toast. I was trying to get Ramona to join in. Molly cuts herself off, heaving over the side of the yacht. You see broken glass, spilled alcohol all over the ground. And then you see Ramona near the catering table picking up a flute of champagne and bringing it to her lips. Ramona, don't drink that. Oh my god, why not? Deborah told me the champagne was low quality. But, like I care, free alcohol, hello? You snatch a glass out of her hand and pour it. Then the rest of the champagne bottle over the side of the yacht. I think everyone got sick after drinking from the champagne, and Ramona, the only match who didn't join in on the toast. You're saying someone drugged us? Not just someone. It was... nobody would expect. The only match who isn't sick. The nastiest matchmaker in the company. Has anyone seen Deborah recently? I think I saw her head to the bathroom a couple minutes ago. Without waiting another moment, you sprint to the bathroom. As soon as you run inside, you hear a splash from one of the stalls, followed by a curse. Deborah, did you really think you'd get away with this? We're stuck in a yacht in the middle of the ocean. Maybe consider your escape routes before you decide to poison everybody. You grab the stall door, shake it until it pops open. Deborah spins around, one of her shoes wet. Excuse me, this stall is occupied. Just then, Jack runs into the bathroom and Deborah stumbles towards him, pacing on a panicked expression. Jack, help! Luna's gone crazy! She broke into my stall when I was using the bathroom and... There's a pill bottle clogging up the toilet. Beck pushes Deborah away and hurries to your side. I really don't want to do this. He reaches in the toilet and pulls out the empty pill bottle, reads the label aloud. Ipecac pills taken to induce nausea in the event of poisoning. Now, Deborah, this proves you drugged everyone. I don't know what you're talking about. That's my private property. I could get you fired. I find that very unlikely. Veronica strides into the bathroom looking furious. The only one facing termination today, Deborah, would be you. Would you care to explain what's happening? It's Luna. She's framing me. Oh, do not try to weasel your way out of this. Your name's on the prescription. Deborah's eyes dart around, then she bursts into tears. Fine, I did it. Please understand, this job is everything to me. You've endangered my clients and the company, and you dare say you care about this job? It was a small dose. I didn't mean for Molly to drink it. Enough. You're fired, effective immediately. Keith, bring her out to the deck. Make her walk the plank. You got it. Keith takes Deborah's arm and steers her towards the exit. As they pass, Deborah sneers at you. I hope you're happy. Happy? Damn straight you had this coming. Until I met you, I'd never known a human being could be so awful to other people, but you reap what you sow, Deborah. Congrats. Deborah huffs and lets herself be let out. When she's gone, Veronica sighs heavily. Oh, I always thought she was ambitious. Never imagined harming our clients. Luna, I'm so glad you realized she was behind it. I think there's a lie you don't know about Deborah. Please save it for when we're back on dry land. For now, I have to make sure none of our clients are going to file a lawsuit. Veronica exits the bathroom, dejected. After a few moments, you and Jack follow. When you return to deck, you find Isabel and Maggie sitting on a couch. How are you feeling? I think we're all feeling better now that it's out of our systems, but I can't believe this is what my day turned into. I'm so sorry for dragging you into this, Isabel. This must be the worst date you've ever been on. It was going great before all this. I've been talking to Molly a lot since the Icebreakers game, but then I threw up on her shoes. God, she probably never wants to look at me again. Everybody was throwing up. You sit beside Isabel and put a hand on her shoulder. But what do you want? Forget about vomiting for a second. How did the rest of your date make you feel? I know I don't check all of her boxes, and we're still getting to know each other, but I like her, and I feel like we had a connection. But can I trust that she's on a date with so many other people? Like, do I really like her, or is it just the competition talking? You should take the risk and tell her. What do you have to lose? If she feels the same, this could be the start of a beautiful relationship. And if you don't say anything, you could go through your whole life missing out on something special. It's better to find out than to never know. Isabel nods, slowly taking your advice in. Well, in that case, I didn't risk my pride, have a breakdown, and survive vomiting only to walk away with from a chance at love. Someone clears their throat and you both look up to see Molly standing in front of you, smiling tentatively at Isabel, holding a soda can. Hey, Isabel, I was just wondering if you wanted some lime soda. It always helps settle my stomach when I've been sick. Don't worry, I wouldn't lick the can myself. There's, no poison, I promise. Thanks, Molly. That sounds great. You and Maggie move away to give Molly and Isabel some privacy. Maggie practically jumps up and down in excitement. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. At that moment, Veronica clinks a spoon against a glass. Here, this is so no one sues us. If I could have everyone's attention on behalf of Two's Co., I cannot apologize enough for the debacle today has become. For the sake of competition, I still have to ask, Molly, is there a match you'd like to go with on a second date? The yacht goes silent as everyone turns to the woman of the hour. Flustered, Isabel sips her lime soda as Molly smiles at her. I mean, I think it's kind of obvious. I'd like to go on a second date with Isabel, if she'd be down with that. Of course I'd love to. Isabel plants a kiss on Molly's cheek, and then she meets your eyes. And through her grin, she mouths two words at you. Thank you. Later that evening, you're all gathered in Veronica's office. Congratulations, matchmakers. You did well in today's challenge. Save for Deborah, who is no longer with the company. Yay! And everyone begins cheering. She pinches the bridge of her nose like she's fighting off a headache. The nightmares I'll be having for the next several weeks aside, we still have a competition to finish, and on that note, I prepared a special task for you, for the four of you remaining. While CEO's an individual undertaking, a good leader knows how to collaborate. In that spirit, you'll be working in teams. Keith will be paired with Casey, and Jack with Luna. You whisper to Jack. This is great. You'll have to listen to me. My D's are going to witness this round so fast, you'll have no choice but to admit I'm a superior matchmaker. I think you're confusing the meaning of teamwork with dictatorship. This will be no ordinary match. Your team must find love for one of two of our longest-standing clients. Okay, I just have one question. If these are your longest-standing clients, that means you've never done your job yet. So your company kind of sucks. Why are they still with your company? Jack takes the file Veronica hands him with a cocky smile and then opens it up. His jaw drops. Veronica, you've got to be kidding me. This guy's one of our unmatchables. Is it like a southern guy we've seen before? Is this who we're going to be pairing up with? Will you and Jack be able to work together to find an unmatchable client love, or will your feelings get in the way of the job? Find out next time. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Add down description below, links to social media, Discord, and if you like to support me and my content. Without further ado, you also can consider hitting that join button. There are 3 tiers you're able to select if you would like to support this channel in any way possible. It's a way of keeping VIP going. It's a way of also making sure that, I don't know, the electricity's on, bills are paid, and food is a thing. Yeah, just throwing that out there. So, thanks again for watching. Much love and appreciation, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Peace out.